Come to your mat and come to a forward fold. Begin to bend and straighten your legs. Today, I'm going to be guiding you through a 10-minute yoga flow to increase flexibility in your hamstrings, to improve mobility, and to make the back of your legs feel amazing. You're going to be here for about a minute, so just enjoy it. Begin to inhale and exhale. You should start to feel the blood flow moving into your legs. Your legs are your biggest muscle group, so it's so important to stretch it out and keep it mobile. A few more here, and then we're going to move on. Great job. Now we're going to come into a low lunge. Rest that back right knee on the ground. Lift up through your chest. An option to reach around with the opposite hand and grab your foot. This is really going to stretch out the quads, which is the opposite side of the hamstrings. Making sure to take a nice deep inhale and exhale. So important here to stretch out both sides and to really keep your chest lifted and keep a nice neutral gaze. Now we're going to go ahead and stand up first into a crescent lunge, straighten your leg and fold over that left leg. This is Pyramid Pose. Option to put your hands on blocks if it's not comfortable to reach the ground. Taking nice deep inhales, and on the exhale, lengthen. Great job. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Low lunge, dropping that left knee down, pressing up onto that right thigh. Option to reach around, grabbing that foot with your opposite hand, connecting shoulder to knee. Remember that nice neutral gaze. Don't forget to breathe here. This is such an incredible stretch for your legs and hips, which all leads to that hamstring flexibility and mobility. Let's go ahead, press up. We're going to do Pyramid Pose. Walk your back foot in and lengthen over. 30 seconds here. I want you to try to focus on how that feels on the back of your legs and just enjoy the stretch. Now we're going to go ahead and do downward dogs to plank. So go ahead, press back, down dog, inhale, plank, exhale, downward facing dog, inhale, plank, exhale, downward facing dog. You have about a minute here. This is really going to loosen up those hamstrings, and every time you move forward and then move back, you should feel your hamstrings releasing just a little bit here. I love to do this exercise every single day. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do downward dog ankle grab. So what you're going to do is shift to down dog, step your feet in just a little bit and take your opposite hand to your opposite ankle. 15 seconds here each side, really important to get that deep stretch. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can always skip this and just hang out in downward facing dog for an extra 30 seconds. And let's go ahead and switch sides, another 15 seconds here. Your hamstrings should start to feel amazing. Now we're going to come into a half pigeon pose. So go ahead, lift that right leg up and then sweep it through. Right knee connects to right wrist, left foot connects to your left wrist, and go ahead and lay down. You're going to do about 90 seconds on each side. I really want you to focus on how this feels on your hamstring and to try to let go of any tension you're feeling in that hip or that hamstring, just to relax here. You have the option to stay seated upwards, or if you're more comfortable, join me in laying down towards the floor. Make sure to check in with yourself here. You have about 20 seconds left, so make sure you're breathing, taking those nice deep inhales and exhales. When you're ready, carefully come up, press back into your downward facing dog, and then let's go ahead and switch sides. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you're nice and even. This side's going to feel a little bit tighter because you were just on the other side for 90 seconds, but let's go ahead and ease into it and begin to breathe. Carefully and mindfully, you're going to start to come out of this half pigeon pose. So pressing up and then come to a seated position, removing the flesh from your sit bones. We're going to do a seated forward fold. You're here for about a minute and you should instantly feel how much looser your hamstrings are, making sure to keep a flat back, and on the inhale, lengthen, and on the exhale, fold. Carefully come out, and now we're going to do a seated twist. Take your right foot over your left thigh. Inhale, reach up, left hand, and press away from the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Make sure you're flexing through that straight leg. Make sure you're breathing. You have about 15 more seconds here. And we're going to go ahead and switch opposite side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last little bit here. Enjoy it, embrace it, and relax into the twist, leading with your heart. I want to thank you so much for joining me today in this hamstring yoga flow. If you like this video, leave a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to see more yoga videos, make sure to leave me a comment below. For our final stretch, we're going to go ahead. We're going to rock up to a standing position. And we're going to try that forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Grab your ankles and see how you feel. Namaste.